Hello and welcome to Dundorma Saturday, where we are going to be playing some Monster Hunter 4U in multiplayer, because we can, while we still can. I almost didn't actually make it in time for this stream. Because I had forgotten to reset or remake my 3DS capture scene for OBS after the last time my PC had issues and I had to completely reinstall Windows. So yeah, the stream will be looking a little different than it did the last time I streamed a 3DS game. I think the main screen is bigger and the touchscreen is smaller, but that should be just fine. And I'll probably potentially tweak this before next week, but hey, whatever. But yeah, let's go ahead and get us a room open. Today is February 3rd, and I am in America, so that's written like this, 0203. And now that this is open, let's see the hall ID. Alright, there we go. Now, we are open for multi, and the stuff is pinned. And yeah, Outlander Dundorma is a nice city, with nice music. I'll definitely take Celiana over most places. I still like Yukumo a whole lot. And Poke is still one of the comfiest places in all of Monster Hunter. But yeah, it's a thing. Do I have a good switch axe, or am I stuck with... Right, she's not the blacksmith. It's the man. Do I have good switch axes in this game? And the answer is... not exactly. Well, True Ruiner's Bane is good. The switch or the glaive I have on, Hell Ruin glaive. Okay, so it's same slots and everything. So True Ruiner's Bane would be perfectly acceptable if I decided to go switch axe instead of glaive at some point. But I'll stick with glaive for now. And yes, most towns in Monster Hunter do have great music. I'm personally not a fan of Kokodo's music, but like, everywhere else is good. And I'll go ahead and host a hunt in about 3 minutes, whether or not we get someone to join. You really have to wonder where all the other immense Wyverians are. Because, like, we've got his immenseness. But surely he's not the only one of that size. Surely. What skills do I even have on this armor set? Ah, yes, the ones that I like. And I've got my weapon completely ungemmed because I can't activate anything with just 2 gem slots. I think. If I tried to go for gloves off, it might, like, kill my challenger, and also there's the fact that gloves off and challenger can't stack simultaneously anyway. Oh, I actually could do gloves off, but yeah, I think I just neglected to because of the whole not stacking with challenger thing. And I think it takes priority over challenger, and that is to be avoided because challenger is really, really good. And my favorite skill in the Monster Hunter series. So both of these people are Wyverians, but only one of them is Wyverian Lady. What gives? But anyway, let's go ahead and see a quest here. I mean, this is an urgent quest. And right, event quests only get check marks if they are from the episodic quests. And a Shagmag is the only 140 I have, and 140 Shagmag is not a pleasant time. But you know what? Let's go fight a Teo. Right, this ain't 3U, we've got item sets. Which is my standard Elder Dragon set. I guess I don't have a standard Elder Dragon set, it's just standard set and standard set plus traps. So I guess set 1 it is. And it looks like I don't have the 72 paintballs that my set calls for, but oh well. Off we go to fight a Teo. And we'll get to hear Teo's pre-world theme, which, hey, I like it. And we get to fight him in Dundorma. And since I'm solo and people can't join mid-quest in this game, I might as well just take all of the goodies. It occurs to me that my blast weapon isn't exactly going to help us here, but whatever. It bugs me that the camera is fixed while you're in that first area. But at least we get free camera control out here. Hey, Teo, you want to come over? Yeah, just slowly walk over here. That's it. No, no, keep walking. Keep walking, bud. You have no idea how nice it is to be able to just jump off the edge there in this game when we could not do so in Freedom Unite. Right. Wrong button. Okay, need to remember my insect glaive controls, that much is for sure. You know, it's funny. If I turn on the 3D mode, you can see the camera shift a little bit, but also the instant the 3D slider is turned on at all anti-aliasing is just deleted from the game. And no, Outlander, 3U was not at 60 FPS. 4U is, but only when played on a new 3DS. But now 3U is at 30 FPS, and that's just how it is. Much like GU. Okay, I've at least got a max potion on this set. I need to remember classic Monster Hunter strategies. I wonder why I don't have ancient potions in this set. And I should be using rations instead of energy drinks. Y stones are of no use here. Flashes can be. Alright, give me some orange. There we go. Fun fact, the reason I used Glaive in this game was because it was new and I think its animations are really fun. The fact that it can easily get mounts is also a nice bonus. And if I had two cats, they'd at least do the fancy Healy horn that gives you a heal over time effect. Excuse me, sir. I was trying to hit your face. I still remember my first time facing a G-Rank Teo in this game. And like, prior to G-Rank, Teo didn't have that ranged supernova move. It is such an intimidating move before you know that to deal with it, all you have to do is just not be directly in front of him at a certain range. Because it's always going to be in the same position relative to him. But, like, just the animation itself is very intimidating. Yes, indeed, Outlander, we are not master rank in this game. One thing I love about Insect Glaive, though, when you've got White Essence, you run around unsheathed at the same speed as you do sheathed. Okay, he is leaving. Forgot to paintball him, but there's only like 2 places he can even go on this map. Dang it. Accidentally pressed and released R, fixing myself in place. Turns out, being rusty with a weapon does not make it easier to fight Teostra. Who knew? Good old instant charges. I'm glad those have gone the way of the dodo in modern games. Yeah, Wolven Elf Teostra is a very good-looking monster. He's easily my favorite of the classic Elder Dragon trio. Both from an aesthetic standpoint, a fight standpoint, a musical standpoint even. Love me some Teo. Though, actually, aesthetically, Chameleos is inarguably the cutest Elder Dragon. But, like, when what I'm going for is not cute, Teo wins. Wow, buddy, you really like that move, huh? Oh, of course. He was just waiting until he could get me in it once. Shame I didn't bring Markle, so we can't actually use the Demolisher, but we can use the Dragonator again if he goes to it. Alright, there we go. Gotta find these opportunities to heal where I can. Buddy, stop doing your charges. Thank you. If that was a World Lunastra, the tail sweep would have hit me. Okay, he is heading on back to the main area. Right, this is where we can go in one go. Unfortunately, that puts us nowhere near the Dragonator button. Alright, Teo, be a deer and stay exactly where you are. Oh well. Yeah, having all late game hunts be just arena battles is a little lame. Though, the battle quarters doesn't exactly fix that. It fixes it for the smaller Elder Dragons, but, like, GOG ain't gonna change areas. Though, admittedly, GOG... Dang it. I was moving the exact wrong direction. GOG is still, even though he's stuck to one area, he's still the best siege-type Elder Dragon in the franchise, in my opinion. GOG is great. But, like, there's also other absolutely fantastic large arena-type monsters in this game. Like, I love Akantor, I love Ukanlos. They're both fantastic monsters. Like, I don't mind if monsters are in an arena, as long as the arena fits them. And, like, if they're in different arenas, it's better. Because, like, there's some monsters where it's like, oh yeah, they're all just in the tower. And the tower gets old. But when you're, like, if you're in the battle quarters or the polar zone or Ingle Isle, it's different and interesting. So Outlander, the whole Metal Wraths Never Flee thing is actually fairly new. Because in previous Monster Hunter games, they were effectively just treated as regular Wraths, just with more HP, more health, and maybe a couple extra abilities. I said more HP and more health. More HP and more damage output. But, like, in Portable Third, for example, the Metal Wraths could be found in the Misty Peaks. Or not, or yes, Portable Third. In Portable Third, you could find Metal Wraths in the Misty Peaks. And they would just function like regular Wraths on that map. It was World that made it so that Metal Wraths would not flee. And they would just make their stand in their area. Also, the fact we got this guy's horns busted means he is below 30% health. Seeing a 60 frames per second Teo just come leaping at you is a little intimidating, I must say. Oh, the dragon wind. Right, if I am not directly in front of him when he starts his charge, I need to be more aware. Because, well, I got boned there. I should have stayed down. But hey, whatever. First quest back as Insect Glaive in a good while. Like, I have not touched the weapon since the last time I streamed for you, I'm pretty sure. It's a shame, though. I got him pretty close. If it wasn't for that super early death, I probably would have had him. But hey, Teo's a good warm-up. He certainly warms you up. And looks like he is gone, so we're stuck doing something else. Let's find something that isn't in more modern games. Apex title Najarala, why not? Wait. I think it's ice that I'm super weak to. Oh no, it's ice, or it's dragon and water, but whatever. Minus 10 water res. Oh no, I take 10% more damage from water. And hey, it's in the Frozen Seaway, which has the most criminally underutilized theme of, I'm pretty sure, any area in the franchise. In base Monster Hunter 4, before 4U expanded the roster, there were exactly 2 monsters that would actually play the Frozen Seaway battle theme. And one of them existed only in a single quest that contained the other one. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear the Frozen Seaway theme just yet. We need to wait until this Najarala is dealt with. Incidentally, Najarala is another of the reasons that I played Insect Glaive in this game. Wait, is my bug not able to get me essences when I don't have... Or, well, it's... From certain parts, it's not able to get me essences. Buddy, you gotta stop trying to spin me up. Okay, we got red and orange. I need white. I also need to remember how Najarala even functions. I haven't fought one in ages. I don't want to use my drive whetstone or Y-stone until I get my white essence, but I guess I might need to use it to get the white essence. I know I need to peg one of those little back legs. But can it be... Okay, good. Good. We're good. Dang, I already overcame the frenzy? That was... almost too quick. Considering I did it with just my bug. Yeah, I don't need to worry about doing damage to specific parts of this thing. I just need to do damage to it to knock it out of Apex mode. And I need to do said damage to it while I still have my Y-Stone up. Well, I almost got that potion down. Yeah, the only two monsters that played the Frozen Seaway theme, which, again, my favorite area theme in 4U. The only two monsters that played it in the base game were Zamtrios and Tetsukabra. Who, yeah, they're not exactly the biggest threats now, are they? And Tetsukabra was only here on one specific quest. I believe it was an event quest that also had a Zamtrios on it. And unfortunately, now that my drive Y-Stone is down, I have to hit the soft parts with my force Y-Stone. And Najarala can burrow to go places, so I should really paint it. Ah, good old ricocheting water balls. Turns out, fighting an Apex version of a monster that you are completely out of practice on, maybe not the most advisable course of action. The snake is squeezing my cat, I think. Okay. Najarala is incredibly susceptible to mounting. And for good reason. Oh, my stamina. Oh, I was water blighted at the start of that mount, wasn't I? I think the only monster with lower mount tolerance, like, in the franchise might be, Daimyo Hermitar? Or no, it's... Najarala's got the most susceptibility to mounting in 4U, I'm pretty sure. And Daimyo Hermitar is in this game. Right, Hermitar is susceptible to jump, which is when you do a jump attack that isn't a mount hit. It's very easy to knock the crabs over without mounting them. That's the thing. Loud snake. Yeah, that challenge run where I stuck to Greatsword. Like, part of the point of the challenge was to force myself to use an unfamiliar weapon. And hey, we got the Frozen Seaway theme now! For a bit, at least. Love this music. I may have mained Glaive during my time in 4U, but I think it might be time for me to put it down for a Switch Axe, just because I'm more used to Switch Axe across all of the games. And I'm pretty sure Switch Axe plays the same in this game, or at least basically. Darn ricocheting water balls. It plays either the same or effectively the same in this game versus, like, 3U. I don't recall there having been many changes to it, other than, like, stats-wise, they made some elemental file Switch Axes really good to make up for the fact that, damage potential-wise, elemental Switch Axes kind of sucked compared to power files. I should honestly save them out for when it's in Apex mode. Yeah, being able to just quickly and easily jump out of a Najarala's coils is not a bad thing to be able to do using a glaive. And hey, my drive Y-Stone is ready to go as soon as this thing goes back into Apex mode. Which is right now! Waiting for a time to use it. That was close, but hey, this works. That extra X press in the start there might have boned me. Yeah, it did. Oh well. I'm honestly surprised that bite hit me when I was inside the coils there. Oh, great. Y-Stone effect wore off. So what I should do is beat a quick retreat, heal up, pop my force Y-Stone, and then get back in there. Ooh, I don't like that my triple up is running out. Don't like that one bit. I was kind of hoping that leaving the area would make his corn nuts go away. Hey, guard, doing fine. Hope you are too. If you want to join in, I promise I won't post any level 140 Teos. Okay. Focusing on trying to get White Essence there was not the right plan. Ah, great. We're out of Y-stones. Drive will be up before too long, though. Hopefully I can get myself some other essences by then. There we go. Red and white are the ones that matter, especially against monsters that have actual high-grade roars and not medium-grade roars. And drive is back up. So now it'll be nice and easy to... Okay, that helps. Easy to get an orange essence, is what I was going to say. Honestly, I shouldn't really be going for the face. The face is very hard on Tidal Nodurala. It bounces white. But whatever. Hey! Is the face still hard when he's... Yeah, it's still hard when he's out of Apex mode. And Tailbreak subquest complete. Wow, he does not stay down long after a Tailbreak. Like, it knocks him all the way over, but he will not stay down for it. Okay, where are you going? Up. Kind of annoying. But hey, at least now I've got a chance to sharpen. Yeah, Outlander, Purple Sharp is indeed much more important in the older games because they made monsters bounce white in many cases. Like if you're fighting a Savage Devil Joe in 3U, for example, you need Purple Sharp to not bounce off of his belly. Oh, cool, I've disconnected. Well, at least nobody disconnected from me. Ah, your R button on your 3DS doesn't work, huh? Well, sounds to me like you need to use a not new 3DS and get a Circle Pad Pro. Yeah, once this hunt is done, I'll try opening a new hub. And hopefully that one will work. Not that it's going to matter too much if nobody joins, but whatever. Okay, we've got 2 essences. That's the minimum. Let's get a little health while we can. Might as well use a Nullberry to stave off this frenzy a little bit. And drive it up. There we go. You know, the Apex theme that we are listening to, not the most exciting theme in the franchise, not by a long shot. But I have to say, it still beats the Deviant theme. Great, we're out of Mega Potions. Can I make more? No, I cannot. Ooh. I did not come prepared enough, because apparently I just don't have any item sets that are prepared enough. Why don't I have any item sets that, like, carry honey? I guess it's... I probably do for, like, the specific named monsters that I have item sets for, but, like... Wow. Love when water balls come bouncing through ledges at me. And cool, I am out of Y-stones. Drive will be back up soon, but soon is not now. Where are you going, bud? Did you go back down? Back the down? Yes. Words. I think it went back the down. Missed. Ow. I need to Nullberry if I am to not get frenzied. Barely got that down in time. Don't you just love seeing damage coming straight for you, knowing that you cannot avoid it? Really hoping that we would get this guy to drop Apex mode sooner than this. There we go. Unfortunately, right when I lost sharpness, but hey, we get to do damage. I really wish you didn't have to bounce to kill the corn nut. Because they're what reflect his water balls. And the water balls being reflected is honestly the most dangerous part of this monster, because they do damage and they come at often unexpected angles. Are you kidding me? I was almost sharpened. I just had to look at my work. Honestly, I feel like the sharpen should go through before the step where you look at your work. Like, maybe have it go through immediately after the final scrape instead of when the weapon shines, huh? Because the work's already done at that point. Let's give this a shot. Okay, yeah. Not cap ready yet. And unfortunately, I'm not in a position to get any essences other than orange. That was not a fantastically useful trap. Well, Drivewise Stone is back. So I guess I'm using that the moment I can get myself some more white essence. Well, maybe not the very moment. I'm missing a decent chunk of health. Oh, you're leaving? I'm cool with that. Ooh, you know what? I can stop by base and get my hands on a whole bunch of first aid med pluses. Fun fact, this whirlpool is caused by a monster. What monster? They never tell us. Never reveal it. Never will. Unless this map comes back in like a later game and they decide, hey, it's finally time to show the monster that causes the whirlpool. But it is official that it is caused by a monster. Yeah, you know what? It probably is Guys McGorm. And this is just yet another one of those holes that that idiot made too close to the ocean. Seriously, the biggest thing we learned about Guys McGorm in the Sunbreak art/lore book is the fact that he's a giant idiot. Hanging out underground for a long time. Comes up under the kingdom. Malzeno chases him off. He gets traumatized by it. Looks for somewhere new to come up years and years later. 50 years later, to be precise. Comes up under what is now Elgato. Oops, it was too close to the ocean. Flooded his own stupid hole. And then where does he pop up next? Oh, under the Citadel. Specifically the part of the Citadel that is under the ocean. Twice in a row that idiot popped... This is the wrong whetstone. I wanted a Y stone. Yeah, twice in a row, Guys McGorm, idiot that he is, pops up basically in the water and floods his own hole. Like, he didn't super flood it this time, but still, dude just didn't learn. I know I'm taking a huge risk right now, but, like, I wanted to get rid of my frenzy. Sniped off the ledge. But hey, at least I've got health. First Aid Med Pluses are another one of those things that were added to this franchise fairly late, and yet feel like a natural thing to have. It was Monster Hunter 4 that added them. And there were only like 2 quests in Monster Hunter 4 that gave them in the item box. Those oh, my Wystone ran out at some point when I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, those quests were Molten Tigrex and, I don't know, some other high-level thing. Yeah, Molten Tigrex gave First Aid Med Pluses. I remember that vividly in Monster Hunter 4. There we go. Finally got that inner leg break. Unfortunately, ran out of all my essences. Okay, buddy, where are you going? Indoors. Yeah, needing to use rations every 5 minutes is not amazing. Like, ultimately, it's not a huge deal. Especially because you don't need to keep your stamina at the absolute maximum, but, like, if you're playing a weapon that that relies on stamina, then it becomes far more necessary. Hey, good job, Bug. You broke the beak. Can I get orange essence, please? That's red. Wow. I was, like, right where his beak was gonna be for that bite. Despite the kind of weird angle that bite sweeps at. Can I please have orange? There we go. Nice, interrupted the roar. And of course the Y-Stone has to wear off right when he gets knocked down. Can we not murder me here? Thanks. Taking a bit of a risk using my last max potion here, but all I have to do is not die, and then it's fine. Okay, Y-Stone's back up. Though I want to sharpen before I use it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thanks for not doing it. I mean, positioning. Yup, I had my positioning exactly right, and I knew it. Yeah, that's why I sharpened there. Okay, got another knockdown. Still in Apex mode, though. Oh, he's dead. Good. Finally. It occurs to me that I don't... Oh, right, the button to skip the scene is on the touchscreen. That was a grueling hunt. And I mean, sure, part of it is the fact that it's an Apex monster, so it's meant to be. But there's also the fact that I'm just super out of practice for Najarala in general, and Tidal Najarala specifically. Like... Yeah, between that and also being out of practice for the weapon I'm using... Yeah, this was, not my best matchup. Hey, Wolfkinson. If you want to join, the hall ID currently doesn't exist, because I DC'd from all of nobody during this quest, so... I gotta get a new thing up. Ooh, got a Zenith Wyvern Gem. Not bad. But I already had 12 of them, so I guess it didn't really matter too much. Tenderizer 5 with 3 slots. Cool. I forget whether that is, like, actually good or worth anything. Like, I know Tenderizer is good, but... I don't know whether or not that charm specifically is... of a high enough quality to be worth anything. Right, it has to reload because I got disconnected. What do I have on my current charm? Ah. Spirit +4 for Challenger, and 3 slots. So, honestly, dropping my Challenger for Tenderizer would probably be better damage-wise. But, like... I like Challenger. Okay, let's get back online and hopefully stay there. Again, 0203 for the passcode. And let's see here. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try swapping to switch axe for a bit. And I only just remembered we can use the world map to fast travel to places. Well, I guess it's nice that I found a really good charm, even if it's not the best charm. I like really good charms. So it occurs to me that this True Ruiner's Bane here is not upgraded with the whatever it's called in this game. It's not honed. But I can't hone it because I don't have Zenith Wyvern Gem L's. You know, back in the day, I always did attack hones because, hey, it's more raw. Who doesn't like more raw? Though defense hones do have a fairly strong argument to be made for them in that they give 60 defense and also a divine blessing effect. And then there was one arena quest where they didn't give you any healing but instead had all of the weapons with life hones. And at first I thought life hones were kind of dumb because like, oh, they just heal you based on the amount of damage your weapon does. And I was using insect glaive, so it's not going to heal me that much, right? And it's not like it heals you every hit. But turns out it still really adds up. It's not as good as a life augment or a health augment in Iceborne, but it's still pretty good. It is the precursor to that. But Iceborne health augments are still far and away the best source of make health go up for hit. Yeah, let's use Switch Axe for a little bit. And don't worry, Wolfkinson, your gear doesn't gotta be endgame. You're just a baby little bronze crown. Let's see, what can we do that is fun and that we haven't seen in a more recent game? The answer is Uconlos. I love Uconlos. I also love Uconlos' theme. Like, Uconlos' theme, I would definitely place in top 5 Monster Hunter themes of all time. All time. And my Cantor set with a slight modification can absolutely work for Uconlos. For some reason. Interesting. I went with life crystals and wyvern claws to make more life powders. But I didn't bring dust of life? That seems weird. Hey, I can also ditch the adamant seeds. Because Uconlos don't do no defense down. And then, hey, dust of life. If it plays the intro scene, we're watching it. I don't think it will, because this isn't my first time doing Uconless here. Oh, no, it's playing it. We're watching it because it's good. We get to go face to face with what is aesthetically one of my favorite monsters. Like, seriously, just behind Laggy. I love Uconless. Though I still prefer how his arena looked in Portable Third, because it was nighttime and lit by auroras. MH4U had such good monster intros. Ouch. Rude. Hey, it's not going for me. Rude. Man, I need to remember how to fight Uconless in this game. Like, it hasn't been that long since I fought Uconless in GU, but I'm pretty sure the ice balls at least go in slightly different places. And I'm now starting to really feel the lack of flinch-free. Okay, Switch Axe is different in this game. The way it's sword mode combos, I think, I remember needing to swap between X and A for GU, but I guess that was already a thing here in 4U. Also, I'm starting to realize that this weapon is an element file. Oh, please don't roar me to death. Okay, it didn't roar me to death. That's something. Don't jump on me either. I know you're a flying wyvern, but like, you don't gotta fly onto me. I wish I had better Switch Axes, and more practice with Switch Axes, and just more practice in this game in general. It's been a long time. It's a real good game, but when you're out of practice with it, and it is, I would argue, the hardest of the classic-style Monster Hunters, yeah, there's definitely some relearning to do, some rust to get off. I've never felt this rusty at a Monster Hunter game before. And again, he is not after me. Rip. Alright, this one does want me, because I'm the only target. Thankfully, I at least know what to do for the swim. Okay, swimming for me again. This ledge has me worried. I blame the ledge. Oh, of course they're doing the Virtuoso now. I missed it. I missed it. Okay, he's after Wolfkinson. Might as well give you a little insurance there. Oh! Did you swap targets to me? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, after me. But we're good because there was no ledge. The ledge got me again. That was a big risk I just took. It neither paid off nor resulted in tragedy, so we're fine. We're all fine. Nice knockdown. Nice tail cut. If this was portable third or earlier, that would mean this Ukanlos was below 30% health. But alas, this is 4U, where the tail is no longer a health break on Ukanlos. And that is not after me. That said, I still gotta look out for the snowballs. Outlander, this is a flying wyvern. But it was an end boss flying wyvern in the game it debuted in, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Basically in the same position as Atal Ka in GU, GOG in 4U, etc., etc. It was the end boss. Whoa. Where'd that knockdown come from? I guess my cat decided to, like, save Wolfkinson or something. I require more health than I currently have. Mosswine Jerky will be more effective than a Mega Potion right there. But now it's Mega Potion time very shortly. Just making sure I am well out of that laser. I have many memories of getting absolutely just one-shot by that laser. Okay, I need to get sheathed and get out of here quickly. Okay, not going for me. That means I can heal. Excellent. Of course, Ukanlos becomes a lot more dangerous with its swim once it lowers this ledge. Oh, double swimming. Rip. But hey, whatever. Ukanlos is fun. I like Ukanlos even when we fail. Because we get to listen to good music, get to see a cool monster. It's a good hunt. It's also very specifically tuned to be difficult. Like, it was an end boss in the game it showed up in. And in this game, it is a post-game thing. And like, G-Rank Ukanlos' armor set is specifically meant to be, like, really good. Also, aesthetically, I love male G-Rank Ukanlos armor in this game. I'm pretty sure I've got a full set of it. Apparently my armor sets don't exist. So let's register this set over general, huh? There we go. I must have gotten rid of... Well, I guess I got rid of a few things, considering what it shows. But, let's see. Do I have Ukanlos? I do! Ukanlos X Mask. Ukanlos Aegis X. Ukanlos Claws X. Ukanlos Cincture X. Ukanlos Hessian X. So yeah, there we go. Full G-Rank Ukanlos gear. It looks pretty good. It's a little bulkier than I would like, but like, it looks strong. And it's got a nice cape. And then when you look at the skills it gives, like, Mind's Eye, Weakness Exploit, and Tremor Res. Not a bad set. And also it would be giving Handicraft if I wasn't using a charm that took away points of Handicraft. So yeah, Mind's Eye, Weakness Exploit, Tremor Res, and Handicraft, all in one set. Very nice aesthetically, very nice skills-wise. And let's, get my glaive back. This isn't the right glaive. This is the glaive. So the difference between the Raging Brachyglaive and the Crimson Fatalis glaive. An honestly large amount of sharpness for 15% affinity and a bunch of blast. Wolfkinson, I'm posting just real quick just so that we can, get this guy seen. G-Rank Crimson Fatalis in this game is unique. There is no other Crimson Fatalis like it, even though they brought Crimson Fatalis back in G-Rank in GU. For some reason, they used the base Crimson Fatalis, the one that is effectively identical to the high rank one from this game. And no harm if we don't succeed on this quest. We'll certainly try, but, like, it's Crimson Fatalis. I'm sure we are both at least a little rusty. And your gear is certainly lower than the devs intended for people to fight Crimson Fatalis with. Not to mention if... Well, I don't have to say if you're actually wearing gore gear. You are. That stuff is allergic to fire. But we get to see a unique Crimson Fatalis, and that's what's important here. It's also got a unique and honestly kind of boring theme, but hey, it's unique. Yeah, we're listening to its theme right now. This is what we'll hear for basically the entire fight. It's appropriately ominous, but boy does it wear out its welcome over the course of this fight. And right here in G-Rank Crimson Fatalis' intro, they show off two of its unique moves that no other Crimson Fatalis has ever had. Its Heat Wave and its little prominences. Now, everyone at home, don't forget to eat your earplugs. They're delicious. And nutritious. As soon as this guy gets mad, I'm gonna eat some more earplugs and then hop on his back. Or I guess on his head, because that's where you go for Crimson Fatalis. There we go. Now he's mad, which makes him soft, which is the opposite of how it was in Freedom Unite and earlier. In Freedom Unite, Crimson Fatalis entered armor mode when it was mad. But in 4U, he enters soft mode. Thanks, disposable earplugs. They should bring disposable earplugs back. They're such a useful thing, and the fact that they're only limited to 3 per hunt. It's a good thing to bring around. They're good to have. Alright, we got Hornbreak number 1. And number 2. Just waiting on number 3. That move right there, Fatalis stole from Dire Miralis. Dire Miralis pioneered it, and they decided, hey, you know what? Dire Miralis is basically a walking Fatalis moveset. Let's add its moves to Fatalis. Oh. Get in close and you're totally safe for this. Basically use Fatalis as an umbrella when you see him do that charge up meteor swarm. Can I not be directly under him during that? Rude. Oh, heat wave time. The heat wave is terrifying because if you stand in it, your health melts away. Not as much as AT Lunostra's, but like AT Lunostra showed up after this guy. She had this to thank for, I guess, the inspiration for her heat wave. Here comes another heat wave. I don't want to be in it. It's a cone, a frontal cone, a big one. And here comes another one. It only burns away your green health, though, so it makes Mosswine Jerky very effective. Also, when they brought Fatalis back in Monster Hunter 4, after it had been gone for all of the 3rd generation, they decided, hey, you know what we've added since then? Blast. Let's give him some blast powder. And thus, Fatalis gets to do its little blasty sweeps, in addition to its flamethrowers. And Crimson Fatalis also gets blast on his claw swipes. I forget whether regular Fatalis does. I don't think so. But, still, blast is a thing for Fatalis post-Gen 2. Nice flinch, bug. Ooh, I don't have my plugs up. I wasn't expecting a mount quite so soon. So this is gonna be a little iffy. Unless he behaves. So the mount lose condition there was if he roared 3 times in a row, which he can. Oh man, lost my purple. So I'm pretty sure at this point the only break we have left is the wings, and we're not going to get those because it's pointless to go for them unless you've got a ranged weapon, and even then it's still not exactly ideal. Like, if you get them just because you're piercing, great. But, like, specifically going for the wings as a melee weapon is a waste of time and effort. Rip. Stay out for a bit. Should be good to come in now. But hey, that's only our first cart. We're still doing good. Fun fact, only one of Crimson Fatalis's meteor patterns actually hits in his crotch, and it's the one we just saw. Most of the time, you are very safe if you just stand in his crotch. It's kind of hilarious. The tail pushed me into that one. And he's out of rage. Tail. It's just so long. Yeah, when this guy is out of rage, his tail bounces purple. When he's in rage, even white cuts through it. Get mad. Make my challenger go. Make yourself soft. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, we got the Virtuoso. I'm gonna eat my earplugs. So Virtuoso is really nice because it's a big heal. I believe it also increases your max HP if you need it. And it also gives a heal over time effect for at least a little while. Yeah, as you can see, we're just getting little heals every few seconds. Just because. Virtuoso is just the best air activity cats can do. Bar none. Like, sure, it's not the most damage, but with how useful it is for keeping you alive, nothing comes close. Considering the other options are like, oh boy, they can do a flash. Right, I have disposable plugs. I would have held him longer, waiting for you to come back, but, like, it's Crimson Fatalis, can't exactly afford to sit there and wait on top of him. Okay, I think maybe let's get him away from over there. Hey, buddy, how about you fly this way? Or you can scoot your way this way, that's also acceptable. The point is, we just want you to be fully in the playable area. Good old sit and sweep. Ah! Man, that would have been so much better if his face was more available during the knockdown. It was still a little available, just not as available as I would have liked. Oh, we're straight back in rage. That is excellent. Like, sure, rage time hurts, but it's also challenger time. I love challenger time. Okay, I think I'm good at this range. Okay, I'm gonna get this heat wave, aren't I? Oh boy, yes I am. And watch my health just go. Again, not nearly as quick as AT Lunastra, but for the time, it was terrifying. Hey, we got him! And now for the true boss fight, getting all the carves. And the trick is to start carving, like, right under his elbow. Hey, Reggies. Yes, indeed, Crimson Fatalis. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, Reggie's G-Rank Crimson Fatalis in Monster Hunter 4U is completely different from any other Crimson Fatalis in the franchise. They actually gave it new moves, a new theme, even changed up its look a little bit. So it's a unique experience that hasn't been replicated since and was never done before either. Yeah, I got all 9 carves. Yeah, congrats, Wolfkinson. I don't know if you've had a Crimson Fatalis kill on this file yet, but, grats on getting it. Hopefully you got enough stuff to make yourself a nice Crimson Fatalis weapon, because they are universally just phenomenal blast weapons. Wow, that was actually relatively quick. But then again, with Fatalis's face being... I'm pretty sure the hit zone value for it is 90. It is among the softest hit zones in the franchise. So yeah, that's... when you get a bunch of knockdowns and just go ham on the face, its HP does decrease. An Elder Dragon in Dundorma? Oh, but not yet. Alright, Wolfkinson, you can have the next quest post. Not Teostra and not Tidal Najarala. Aw, no defender. Ah! Getting right to it with my least favorite monster in this game, Black Gravios. But hey, we get to see how very different Brute Tigrex is in this game versus Iceborne. Like, they definitely have their similarities, of course. They're both Brute Tigrex. But just the way it moves and acts is very different. It's also got some moves that were not brought forward, which is weird. So Gravios should start right up in here. Oh, they're both in here. And they're both frenzied right from the start. Just fantastic. If memory serves, they're both power frenzies. Thanks, Gravios. Gravios' hello roar, stunning for like a million years, just got me screamed at. Anyway, I want to get rid of the Gravios first, so I am pooping this Tigrex. Yeah, what makes Black Gravios my least favorite monster in this game is the fact that they gave it a move in this game that, really bugs me. And it's one of its favorite moves to use. And if it weren't for part of it, like, at least partially, the standard Gravios has the move. But, okay, Gravios is leaving, that's fine, we can follow it. But it basically fires a little laser bullet. Oh, also the vertical sweeping laser is a delight. Horizontal sweep, at least you only have to dodge once. Vertical sweep, you have to dodge twice. But this move right here, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. As you can see, it fires a surprisingly accurate laser bullet and always follows it up with a little fire puff. Which means that, really, Tigrex? Really? But it means that unlike with standard Gravios, who does not do the little fire puffs after each little laser bullet, you can't just run under its legs to dodge the move entirely. And it's so massive that you can't really get around it either. You just need to be able to put enough distance between you two that it gives up before it reaches you. Now, you can neuter the laser bullets. Are you kidding me? The Gravios is leaving before the Tigrex, even though the Tigrex got pooped. Now I know to just poop the Gravios from now on. But, yeah, you can neuter the little fire puffs after the laser by breaking the Gravios' back. But while that is very easy for standard Gravios to break its back, because you only have to mount it like once, guess what? They made Black Gravios' back more durable too. So it takes like 3 mounts, if not more, to get rid of its, or to get its back break. Which is what you need to do to make this attack no longer just agony. Basically, they went one step too far with Black Gravios, for my opinion, or in my opinion. If they left its back just as breakable as on the standard species, it wouldn't be a problem at all. But, yeah, we gotta get that back busted. As soon as the back breaks, this fight becomes worlds easier. And honestly, I should be using my Y-Stones, because that can temporarily suppress even standard Frenzy, not just Apex. Plus, Y-Stone Force makes me do a bunch more damage, so yeah. I like doing a bunch more damage. Well, we got a wing. It's not the back, though, is it? Yeah, jumping during that attack isn't the smartest. Yeah, Reggie's, I was also an Insect Glaive main in 4U. As were many people. It was brand new and it made mounting easy, so it was very, very popular. And there's mount number 3, still no back break, because the back break is just that tough. I see Gravios realize that he can do jump attacks too. There's the energy drink. And hey, I needed it too. Okay, the fact that his leg bounced white, Black Gravios is a defense frenzy. And hey, we got chest break number 1. That ain't the back. No, don't come back with it. Is there even enough space for me to get around you? There is, but barely. Okay, you're leaving. I'm cool with that. I can follow you. Yes, Reggie's Gravios is the adult form of Basarios. Though Black Gravios doesn't come from a different Basarios than standard Gravios, the difference that leads to it becoming a Black Gravios is that as a Basarios, it like submerged itself in lava before its shell was done forming, so it got scorched. And because of that, it fused some of the plates together and thus made its internal heat build up more quickly and require more frequent venting. And that is what makes a Black Gravios. And also the back's broken. And also it's not frenzied for a bit. And it's detailed. Yeah, now that the back is broken, the laser bullets are an attack that we want to see, because dealing with them is as simple as just run between the Gravios' legs. And he's limping. Yeah, there are definitely some people who dislike frenzied monsters, but I think the frenzy is actually really interesting, primarily because there are 3 different types of frenzies. It would be more interesting if the type that a monster had was randomized at the time that it became frenzied, instead of being based on just what monster it is. But still, it's an interesting mechanic, because, like, there's power frenzies, where the monster just hits harder than it used to. There's defense frenzies, where the monsters have higher defense on certain body parts. And then there's speed frenzies, which are the ones that are definitely the hardest to deal with, because they make the monster faster and make them better able to combo certain things, like Frenzied Stygian Zinogre is a combo king. I think I'm out of range of anything here, but, like, maybe I shouldn't have flashed the Tigrex on top of the Gravios. Well, hey, if he jumps back like that, it certainly doesn't hurt. There we go. Got all my Gravios carves. And correct, Reggies, we have not seen a Ruby Basarios grow to maturity. It's possible that they just become regular Gravioses. We just don't know. Unfortunately, Reggie's using flashes in old games is a very useful thing to do. Because a blind Tigrex is a behaved Tigrex. Especially when it's mad. So, this one apparently just really wants to be in that load zone. Really wants to be in there. Tigrex, please come back to the playable area. Thank you. Ooh, you know what? I need to get a Tigrex ride the next time I'm able. Because, sure, some people call it a ride when you mount other monsters, but Tigrex takes you for a ride. And he doesn't take you for that ride in Iceborne anymore. Uh-oh. Forgot he could do a double. Let's just... Okay, I guess we didn't need to max potion. Who's got eyes on his shadow? I do. Where's he going? That way. Nice thing about Frenzy, it doesn't stop monsters from getting tired. I'll hop on his back next time he's enraged. It's a waste to mount something when it's tired. And only break left on him is his tail. Okay, he's enraged. I need him out of that load zone, though. Ow. There we go. Time to go for a ride. We're going places. I love this mount animation. It's so characteristic of Tigrex. And it's such a shame that they got rid of it for Iceborne. Like, Make Tigrex roll around again. Yeah, Tigrex has never been a monster about finesse. Why wouldn't it just start rolling wildly to get rid of something that's on its back, huh? Such a fitting animation. It gives Tigrex more character than... Oh, nice job, Bug. Gives Tigrex more character than most other pseudo-wyverns. It's just great. Hey, Mantle. Ow. Eh. Eh. For the record, I would absolutely play the heck out of a 4U remaster. Even more so if they let you... If they somehow manage to let you transfer your save from the 3DS, but, like... They would have to patch the 3DS version to make that even a possibility, and they're not going to do that. Still, would absolutely play a remastered 4U. Would also absolutely play a remastered 3U. Freedom Unite, though, that one's a question mark. They'd have to modernize it in said remaster if I was to be willing to do that. I mean, yeah, Wolfkinson 4U is stuck on the 3DS, so it could absolutely use remaster more than 3U could, but, like, 3U could use a remaster onto a system that's going to still be able to connect online 3 months from now. And now my hunter rank is not found. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? And Wolfkinson, don't forget to check and see whether or not you can make a Crimson Fatalis charge blade. You know what? It is time for Big Snake. Parentheses, hot. Crimson Fatalis item set should work just fine against Shaw Dolometer. Though it does not need the cool drinks, I don't think. We do get the field pouch, so it's not like it matters that I've got my stock completely full. Oh, Crimson Fatalis needs high rank stuff. Fun. Well, hey, we can do a high rank Crimson Fatalis just to show how different it is. Behold, big snake. Parentheses. Hot. Shaw Dolometer is just a Dolometer that has freshly molted. And is, parentheses, hot. I still think Dolometer is a much better, absolutely ginormous monster than Zora Magdaros is. The fight is more dynamic. It feels like you're fighting a monster and not a rock. And, like, it just looks way cooler. Come on. Better music, too. I will take Dolometer over Zora any day. Chest break number 1 got. Sounds like we might have just gotten face break number 1, which is good. Yes, we did. Okay, that means we are allowed onto his head when it's mountain climbing time. But now it's meteors time. Oh boy. Glad to see we both have the timing for that. Oh, and he's staying. That means it should be mountain climbing time now. Yep. While we are allowed onto the head, his back is currently heated up, so I'm going to go for that. So it looks like, yeah, it just cooled down while I was climbing him. I love when I just, for no reason, fail to grab onto the vines. So at this point, I don't know that it's even worth it for me to try and climb him, but you know what? I don't have to. I can... Never mind. Oh, his back's hot again. Oh, never mind. It is not hot. Make up your mind whether you're hot or not. Snake. Oh, the tail. Could have gone for that the whole time. Hey, we actually grabbed on the vines this time. Loud boy. Well, so much for getting much damage in on the face, but hey. Well, now I have anti-dragon bombs to put on his back. You know what? Let's also grab the other stuff too. There we go. Next time he climbs the mountain, I'm putting anti-dragon bombs on his back. And for now, I think it's tail time. Bring your tail back. Put it where I can hit it. Alright, got the claw. Blue sharp. Disgusting. Alright, we got the second face. Oh, dang it. I started sharpening before that meteor started dropping. There was nothing I could have done there. I shouldn't be sharpening right now. I should not be sharpening. I should not be sharpening. I'm fine. I'm fine. I will be fine. Okay, he's not resting, which means he's still going to do another thing. There we go. And I think he'll rest now. No, not yet. Okay, still one more thing coming. There he is. So glad I know the timing for that. And now he's resting. Alright, so I'm gonna bomb the back. You can go ahead and hit his face or whatever. Get your face carves too. I'm glad the roar didn't prevent me from getting the second bomb down. And down I go. Down the snake slide. Oh man, he's getting stuck with his back available. But I'm nowhere near where the back is. Finally, the bug gets the white essence. Or red. Red is the color that is. Okay, let's do some more tail work. Ow. Well, got the tail break. And apparently, it was the sever as well, and severing the tail even when it's way over there puts the severed piece over here somehow? I did not know that. And now we see the parentheses hot coming into play. Because when he's mad and does a claw sweep or one of those big bites, it turns the platform into lava. Yeah, it does make sense that the tail severed bit would come over here because that platform over there is going to stop existing at some point during the fight. Are we done yet? You're not done yet. I know I was nowhere near the face, but still, just to be safe. Okay, now we're done. And that back looks hot to me. Hopefully it stays hot. Because we still need to break it. Loud snake is loud. Excuse you, you were barely up there. Yeah, he is getting stuck here, but I am nowhere near that back. And since he didn't stay up there for very long, I imagine what's coming is the platform destruction. And thus the transition into phase 2. But apparently I imagine wrong. Oh, never mind. I do not imagine wrong. He is definitely doing it now. Say goodbye to that platform. Fun fact, it's completely harmless to stand on the platform when it gets busted. But there's also no particular need to do so. Unless you just want a free trip back to base. So he should climb the mountain? Yeah. Alright, buddy, how we doing temperature-wise? Looks like we are cold. That's not ideal. I'm going for the face. Unless... Nope, still not hot. Oh. I took the snake slide. Gotta say, this game's got way too many snakes and not enough ladders. Why does it just sometimes not grab onto the vines? I hate it. Noisy boy. And until Zora Magdaros, this was the series' biggest boy. But now he's just the longest boy. He needs to soften up his back some more. So, at present, of the things we can reach, this claw is unbroken. We still don't have chest break. Never mind on not having chest break number 2. We have chest break number 2. And I don't know... I think we've got face break number 2, but either way, this thing's a mountain of HP and the face takes the most damage, so you put the damage on the face. It's what you do. Bring your claw back, buddy. There. There you are. And are we doing a laser or a bite? We're doing a bite. And we're resting. Back looks hot to me. Hopefully it stays that way this time. It did not stay that way. Stop being such a jerk! Let us get your back break! I'm going to blast this back. There, got a blast explosion on it. I really wish I had a better way of doing this. The chest is hot. Wee, snake slide. Honestly, would have preferred getting to take a ride back down to base camp, because then I could have grabbed some more bombs to use on the claw in case it's still hot. But hey, snake slide is still fun. Why does this claw and the back not want to be hot ever? Oh, cool. I got a knockdown with the jump attack. Heat up your parts, dude. More than just your chest, please. Oh, hey, there's a mineable meteor over there. Is it meteor storm time? Okay, no, it's not. Not yet. They'd still be going if it was. Like, the last 10% of his health is just constant meteors, if memory serves. Ow. Don't you love when he fires through himself? Uh-oh. I'll be down here then. Wow. I guess it is not safe down here either. Okay, at least the wall can protect me. Heat up your stupid claw, Snake! I don't think it's super worth going for breaks anymore. I'm just gonna do damage where I can. This guy's gotta be getting at least kinda close, and the meteors are only gonna get worse. Because I think we are in the final phase where he's just in desperation mode. Knockdown? Nice. Would be nicer if there weren't meteors falling. And if I had more sharpness. Hey, we got him. Oh boy, a gem. That's a high rank thing. And now to hop down and carve his face and tail. Whoops, didn't carve his tail earlier. That's probably gonna bite me. Especially if I don't know where it is, and the fact that there's only really time to get 9 carves. Yep, no tail for me. Oh well. Okay. So I only have time for one more hunt today. And I know I've hunted Gog on this channel before, but like, it feels wrong to do my first 4U... Oh, hey, I got a Dragon Sapphire in the rewards. Nice. But it feels wrong to do my first 4U stream in a long time and not do Gog. So, Gog. I like Gog. Gog is good. Gog is really good. Especially the first time you fight him and you don't know what's coming. Oh hey, my urgent Elder Dragon has shown up, but I don't care. Now's not the time, because it's not Gog. There he is. Good old Gog. And I've got mark holes, so we don't got to worry about that. So the thing about Gogmazios is it uses the Magala skeleton. In many ways, it is a very, very big Magala. With lovely music, especially in Phase 2. But still. Even Phase 1 has good music. And that little unhappy face on his chin was such a tease, because that's all they showed of this monster when they first revealed him with a teaser. And it's just like, why's he got a little sad face? What's got this monster so sad? The answer is that's not his face. But yes, say hello to Gogmazios, what is, in my opinion, the franchise's best extra-large monster. When he's sitting up on two legs, he's got a semi-fatalis moveset. When he's down on all fours, it's a Magala moveset. But he's still a really good monster. I love him. Not gonna bother trying to ride him until he's on all fours, though. Or I guess all sixes. Because while hugging his chest and getting yourself impaled on its spikes is fun to see, and we will see it, it's far more important to mount his back until we loose that Dragonator up there. Alright, there we go. Back mounted. Yeah, Wolven Elf, it is tar. Gog is covered in tar. Volatile, explosive tar, no less. The tar puddles, if you touch them, you get stuck. And when he's mad, they don't just sit there inert. They actually heat up and explode. Give me red, thank you. One of the few monsters. Oh, he's begging to be Dragonated. Shame no one's up there. Gog very politely asks for you to use the Dragonator on him. It's very cute. And while the restraints are ready, we save those for when it's Markhole time. I'm gonna sharpen before I do any more jumps. Because I don't want to finish him out while I'm not in purple. I want to be able to do more damage. Yeah, let's... Ow. Let's get slammed. I was gonna say let's get out of the way of this slam, but that's not how it worked out, is it? Okay, I think just next jump will do it. Yep. Alright, sounds like we got the first back break, which means the Dragonator should come loose before too long. That laser hurts really bad if you are caught in the explosion. As Wolfkinson was kind enough to demonstrate. This is especially true if you are wearing an armor set that is positively allergic to fire. Hey, Wolfkinson, when you come back in, hang out by the Dragonator for a bit and see if we can encourage him to ask to be Dragonated. And then give it to him, because you'll be in position. I'll hold off on getting another mount until that happens. Come on, buddy, get up there. You're not asking to be Dragonated yet. Ask to be Dragonated. You're usually much more polite than this. Wow, it's got that much range on the explosion? I did not know that. So, good to know. Didn't realize you'd be able to get melted from way up there. Well, now he's asking to be Dragonated. Do it. Give it to him. He's asking. He's such a polite boy. Ah, dang it. He falls with his back facing the other way. And I cannot get over there, so I guess I'm stuck working the chest. Okay, this mount, I believe, will dislodge the Dragonator. Ooh, am I gonna have enough stamina for this? Nope. Those back-to-back struggles do not help. And let's not get caught in that. All right, left wing is broken. Excuse me, sir, I need my red. Thank you. Excuse you, there's no Dragonator over there. What are you looking for? Oh, when did we break his face? Okay, this mount, should I succeed, should dislodge the Dragonator, I think. Still no. Interesting. There it goes. So, this Dragonator can be used to get one free knockdown, both when it is dislodged and when it strikes him. And I'm just trying to get that white. There we go. Right in the crotch. Did that seriously count as a miss? Apparently his crotch is immune to Dragonators. We've learned something today. Alright, well, we've gotten every break that's feasible to get from the ground. The chest is still breakable, but it is often just out of reach. Shouldn't be too long before we reach phase 2. Like, I know we've been doing a lot of targeted break damage, but still, phase 2 should be coming pretty soon. Because it's just a damage threshold, and we've gotten enough breaks that I would expect him to be relatively close. And let's get away from that explosion. Yeah, I definitely won't say Gog is a perfect monster to fight. But the fact that it manages to be a really, really big monster, where when you're attacking it, you can barely see even just one part of it, it still feels like you're fighting a monster. And that's a success, the likes of which Zora and, honestly, Lao could never hope for. Because he's a big monster who is actually trying to fight back. And the fact that they added the oil dripping off of him so that there's no, like... so that he can still be a threat to you no matter where you are, like, under him. Where he normally can't hit you with his actual attacks. Like, he can still get you stuck in oil. Like so. It's not just free to hang out under his chest or anything like that. And we're in phase 2. So, time for the most horrifying part of this monster, if you've never fought him before. He flies. And not only does he fly... yeah, remember that super deadly laser? It's everywhere now. Seriously, one of the best phase transitions in the franchise. So, Wolfkinson, if you could use one of the restraints on him to get him held still, I can blast him with the Markle. Oh, he's asking to be Dragonated. Shame I'm not by that button anymore. Yeah, just the fact that Gogmazios, a monster so big and unwieldy, you never expect it to be able to fly, just takes off. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear his Phase 2 music anymore, which is a real shame, because I actually like it a whole lot better, especially for his fight, than I do Proof of a Hero, but, like, why would I not fire the Markle at him? The Demolisher is made to do lots of damage to Gogmazios. Yeah, as you can see, now the oil that drops off him doesn't sit on the ground. It will still get you stuck if you're in it. But then it explodes. Oh, hey, look. You're by the button and he's asking for it. Rip. But oh well, at least we got to see Phase 2. That's what matters here. Gog is a really cool monster, and getting to show off both phases of the fight is important. Yeah, Wolfkinson, the explosion lasts... It lingers until basically the visual is completely gone. So if you're trying to dive to not get murdered by it, it is very precise. Pretty much if you're not outside its radius, then yeah, you gotta have super good timing to not just get melted. But yeah, that is going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for stopping by to watch and chat and all that. Thanks, Wolfkinson, for joining the hunt. I will be back on Tuesday with more Monster Hunter 3U, because Tanzia Tuesdays. And yeah, we'll be doing more 4U on Saturdays, more 3U on Tuesdays, and more Resident Evil games on Wednesdays and Fridays. Yeah, see you Tuesday, friends.